We are in the building, live and direct. Live and direct. Live and direct, man. Live and direct.
Come on up, everybody. Come on. So, hope y'all enjoy the day. Y'all just go right over that way. Come on up. Come on up. Hi, how you doing? What's going? You can just go that way.
Look at the Ace bag. I wonder who Ace is owned by. I wonder who owns Ace. So we got a crisis, man. It's a crisis, and it's a crisis going on in Gary, Indiana. A real life crisis, man. Going on in Gary, Indiana. Black town, man. You know, it's only black people in Gary. There ain't no white people in Gary. They don't have power, man. This is the white man, man. White man doing us dirty. Gary, Indiana. We're gonna get in with listen. We're gonna get into the stabbing. I want to wait till everybody else get in here, man. I want to wait till everybody else get in here, man. Salute, man. Shout out to everybody out there. Holy shit. Gary is 76% black. Yikes. Don't worry, we're gonna get to the stabbing. We covered it yesterday, but we're gonna get back to it.
Come on up, everybody. Come on. So, hope y'all enjoy the day. Y'all just go right over that way. Come on up. Come on up. Hi, how you doing? What's going? You can just go that way.
Is this Africa? What's up, Joe Curry? What's cracking, man? Is this Africa, man? This look like Africa, man. This look like Africa. Yeah, the Jacksons from there, man. The Jackson 5, man. I don't know what part of Uganda this is, man. South Uganda, man. It's the south side of Uganda. We go out on a limb, man. I'm gonna go out on a limb and say it's the south side of Uganda. I don't know. I'm just thinking it might be the south side. Ugh. Yeah, we gonna go out on a limb. It's the south side of Uganda. Yikes. Look at all these niggas in the line, man. Look at all these niggas in the line, man. What could it be, man? If you sick of spell check turning your words around, watch on the website. Jack me off. Go watch it on the website, man. I don't really, sweat y'all to watch it on the website anymore, but I'm just saying, like, if you're having issues, if you're literally having issues, go watch it on the website, man. You can say whatever you want. There's absolutely no filters over there. There's no filters over there. All right, let's go. Let's continue, man. Yikes. Oh, there's a little white girl right there, man. That old white girl, man. Look, she the only one that said thank you, man. The old white girl right there, man. Damn. Gary, Indiana, boy.
This event means hope. It means togetherness, and we appreciate all that, the food and the cooking, but we need NIPSCO. We still got to go back to our homes in the black, in the dark, with no electricity, with our basements flooded. We still...
Basements flooded. Now, that's fucked up. The no electricity shit is bad. But having the flooded basement, you guys remember my basement flooded on Christmas Eve. Christmas night. On Christmas night, my daughter left the hose on outside and left it pointed towards the little steps that lead down to the basement. It was on for all day. We didn't realize it. I came down to do my show. I wasn't even going to do a show that night. I was going to just go to sleep because it was Christmas night. Something told me to come down here and do a little show. I came down the basement, man. It was 2 feet of water, at least a foot and a half of water down here. I was like, damn, ain't this a bitch? Yeah, that's a motherfucker to have a flooded basement. I feel bad for these people, man. Trust me, I do, man. Don Paricio in the building, my man Don, man. Don be on the website every day, man. Don be on OpNationNews.com every day on the Caitlin Clark Zone. Shout out to all y'all, TSM, Deluxe, Dre, all the people, man, that be on the OpNationNews.com. That be on over there, man, making the channel live, man. Salute to all you people, man. We need more of y'all over there, man. Far From Handsome be over there. Shout out to Far From Handsome.
Got to go back, so you feed us for a minute. You give us a little something. We need more than that.
Oh, I need some of that.
This would be a perfect thing for BLM. This would be a perfect moment for BLM. Press 1. Wouldn't this be a perfect moment for BLM to step up? Where you at, Patrice Cullors? Where Patrice Cullors at, man?
Right here. Jan, where the gas? Grab this. Right there. Yeah. Go. Oh.
I said if I can get this. Yeah, thank you. Can I get this? You want that? Yeah.
Whoa. Survival mode, you know, no lights. Everything that I had in the fridge is gone, spoiled.
Couldn't get gas. You had nowhere to go eat. The lights is out on the streets. It's pitch black. It looks really scary and dark.
This is Gary, Indiana, guys. Currently, Gary, Indiana is without power. They're not the only town, but since they're a majority black town, people are trying to say that it's racist. That Gary, Indiana doesn't. The whole north, the whole northwest Indiana and northeast Illinois are without power. Gary is one of hundreds of cities and towns in that area. But because they're majority black, they're trying to make this a racial thing.
You got trees on the roads that we haven't gotten up yet, and people can't even pass them. And it's sad to leave a city like this.
It's like they're trying to kill us all, really, you ask me. And it don't make no sense. We should be a disaster area, you know? It's like, oh, they normal, they can handle it, whatever.
You got to think about Gary is predominantly black. And look how they treating us. It's terrible.
Now the whole area, like the whole northwest and northeast of the whole states of Indiana and Illinois has power outages. Okay? But they're trying to make it seem like it's racist because this one city is like, they try to act like it's they're doing it to this one city. I bet crime done went down. What you think? Crime done went down like a motherfucking Gary, right? This is probably the least crime they had ever.
Out here, man. It's terrible, and it shouldn't even be this way in 2026, man. 2026 is still like this, and it's terrible, man. It's terrible. I feel bad, to be honest with you, man. Oh, for sure. Lowe's price gouging, Home Depot price gouging, and the time of need, they with the generators on a normal day, you go get a generator for like $400-500. They want to charge you $1,000 for a generator.
Wow. Now it's probably a different reason. It's probably not all price gouging. Probably demand. Probably that there ain't no generators left, except for the expensive ones. A lot of times what happened is because when I was in Nashville, they had something like this. It was a big storm and all the power went out at the Airbnb we was at. We went to Home Depot to try to buy a generator, but then the power came back on. But what happens is in a moment like this, people buy up all the cheap generators. So there ain't no cheap generators that left. The only ones left are the expensive ones. Press 1. So yeah, you might go to the Home Depot on a normal day, and yeah, they got generators for $400 or $500. But now everybody bought them up. The only ones they got left is the expensive ones, the $1,000 ones. See, a lot of times stuff ain't race, but black people attribute everything to race because they're racist. Black people are the most racist people on the planet. Tribal, well, we're the most tribal people on the planet, and tribalism presents as racism in this country. So we don't, you know, everything is not race, man. Everybody hit the like button. I might have to put Gary, Indiana in the title, man, because this is a big story, man. This is a big story. This is a big story. This is a huge story, man. This is a huge story. This is a huge story. This is a huge story, man. We need 10 people to sponsor the show tonight, man. This is a great show. We last night, man, if you weren't here, man, we had a great show last night, man. We had a great show last night. Shout out to everybody. We Vermont, man. Shout out to Vermont, man. Vermont is how many of y'all want to move to Vermont now? Press one if you want to move to Vermont after last night's show. Gouch Merlot in the building. What's up?
Let alone the gas that you got to put in there, $20, $30 every single day.
Because one thing about us as black people, we will adapt to any situation. It might be hard from the beginning, but we will adapt.
Niggas, boy, they listen. Power is out in the whole region, not just this city. It's plenty of white areas in northwestern Indiana where they don't have power. Okay? These niggas want to make it seem like, oh my God, man. Niggas something else, boy. Niggas are something else.
And we've been without power for like the last 10 days now. And as you can see, I'm out grilling. You know what I'm saying? It's been like this, but we also do have a generator. But like for the last 10 days, we really been out.
Grass cut. You do. I like it. This brother got a nice spot, man. He take care of his shit well. You can't tell that, they going through something, man.
Power, and it's really been bad, very inconvenient for us. But one thing about us, we're going to adapt to any situation.
This nigga got shrimp. This nigga got shrimp, man. He eating better than us, man. Look at them glizzies, man. Them glizzies look good, man. I love me a good glizzy, man. He said that UNC jersey too small. Yeah, man, I love me a good glizzy, man. Shrimp on the barbie. You're not really supposed to cook shrimp on the barbie. It can get dry. But if you are, leave it in the shell. But whatever, man. He doing his little thing, man. This brother doing his thing, man.
Slowly for sure. And these are all the things that people take for granted. The basic things as far as like power, taking a shower, flushing your toilet, anything.
Yeah, man. You take everything for granted. In life, you take everything for granted. Let's be honest. Everybody takes everything for granted in life. All the time. Take me. If the power was out, I wouldn't be able to stream to y'all. Press 1. We wouldn't be able to do the show if my power was out. I wouldn't be able to do my job. I wouldn't be able to be here with you guys. So yeah, man. Everybody takes everything. You know what I mean? Like we're very dependent on power now in this day and age. Very, very dependent on electricity for everything.
Of that nature like that. So we really under siege, and I hope they just take care of the situation. Thank you.
The power went out on the 11th of August. Was about 10:30 that morning when the storm came through, and haven't been back on since. We've been in the dark ever since. And the storm took down trees, branches. Trees fell on cars and all, and on the house and all down the street there. That's a big tree. It's sitting in the yard that done fell down and stuff. So it's just been rough around here. They say we probably won't have no power back on until about the 12th of September. And that is too long for anybody to be without power. And all the stores and everything is.
They ain't gonna have power till the 12th of September. God damn, man, that's a month. Listen, I don't think, like Joe Curry said, I don't think it's a psyop to see how long people can go without power. I mean, all you gotta do is study these events when they happen naturally. You don't have to make it happen. They know how long people can go without power. Forever. People can go forever without power. It's called villages in Africa. It's called the Amazon jungle. It's called Sentinel Island. People can go forever without power. Press 1. Government don't need to do a psyop on Gary, Indiana to see how long people go without power. They can go forever without power. People ain't just gonna stop living because they ain't got no power. People ain't gonna stop fucking because they ain't got no power. People ain't gonna stop eating because they ain't got no power. People ain't gonna stop having kids because they ain't got no power. You just going so that's and listen, this is inconvenient because these people are used to power. So having it and then having it taken away is a shock. And usually it comes on within like a few hours or a day at the most. Never this long. So the people are frustrated. Black Facebook and Twitter is feeding them conspiracy theories as usual. But I understand the people's frustration, man. You know, yeah, man. I need my power, man. Think about people who got little babies and stuff. Think about people who got little kids and stuff. It is hard. Got little kids. Little kids don't understand what's going on. They want their tablet. Kids want their tablet, man. Sorry, man, we can't charge the tablet up, man. We can't charge the tablet up. You can't watch cartoons, man. And then I'm sure they're not picking up the trash. I wonder if the trash company coming around pick up the trash. It's a big mess, man. This guy says, I live on an island. We get around 3 hurricanes a year. Lights out for 2 weeks sometimes. Yeah. It's tough, man. This is tough, man. Think about old people with oxygen tanks. I sleep with a CPAP. So, like, listen, I sleep with a CPAP. And, you know, CPAP runs on electricity. So, I mean, I understand, man. I'm sympathetic to these people, man. I'm sympathetic to these people. You know? You got your deep freezer, all your food melting and going rotten. Can't wash your clothes. Shit sucks, man. Shit sucks, man. Effing sucks, man. We looking for 10 people to sponsor the show tonight, man. Can we get 10 people to sponsor tonight's show? 10 of you people, man. Access to stacks, yeah, man. Listen, let me tell you something, man. We take for granted everything. You can't even put something you take for granted. People take for granted everything. Okay? Not just one thing. Boy Kachina says, hey, Ak and Nation, I heard the linemen fixing the outage in Gary were shot at, which might slow down the repair time. No? Salute. Yeah, I heard about that, man. Shout out to Boy Kachina. We're gonna get into that in a minute, man. They shot at the linemen, man. The linemen are the people that come and fix the power lines. They got shot at, man. They leaving that out the story, man. They leaving that out the story, man, that they shot at the linemen, man. They're leaving that out the story, man. It's funny that blacks always lead. They always bury the lead, man. Black people always burying the lead, man. Yo, the internet crazy, man. Black people, black people are trip, man. Niggas are trip, okay? Niggas are a trip. It says, yes, a utility vehicle carrying NIPSCO, which is there. In DC, we got Pepco. They got NIPSCO. Yes, a utility vehicle carrying NIPSCO linemen was struck multiple times by gunfire in Gary, Indiana during the overnight hours of Friday, August 14th to Saturday, August 15th. The shooting, the NIPSCO utility vehicle was fired upon multiple times while workers were scouting and supporting power restoration efforts following catastrophic regional storms. The damage, bullet holes riddled the vehicle, and one bullet reportedly entered the cabin and lodged directly into the driver's headrest. Injuries, miraculously, no NIPSCO employees or contractors were injured in the shooting. Law enforcement has not publicly established whether the linemen were intentionally targeted or if they were caught in a criminal crossfire. Work paused following the incident. NIPSCO temporarily paused all storm restoration activities within the city of Gary due to the immediate safety concerns. This delay occurred while over 33,000 Gary residents were entering their fifth consecutive day without electricity. See, it's not even everybody in Gary that don't have power, man. It's just some of them. Niggas shot at the motherfucking. Niggas shot at the motherfucking. Niggas shot at the motherfucking. This is hilarious, man. Listen, one thing black folk good for, man. Black folk good for like the unthinkable. Like you gonna be like, damn, I never thought that would happen. Black people would be like, hold my beer. Hey man, hold my beer. Wow. Yo, listen, I will tell you this, man. I will tell you this. Black folks something else, man. God damn it, man. I was gonna say, it's been 7 days since NIPSCO linemen who tried to restore power in Gary, Indiana was shot at. Rhino, Indiana Governor Braun has still not called out the shooting and the violence in Gary. This guy said Justin Pearson. He from Tennessee. This the Afro, state representative with the Afro. Brothers and sisters, we've come a long way since slavery, but we've got so far to go. He be talking like that. He says, after a thunderstorm last night, 100,000 households in Memphis are without power, possibly until Thursday. It's 90 degrees outside. Another majority black working class city left in the dark. Listen, man. So it don't have this is the thing. Those black cities like Memphis and Gary, they have black leadership at the local level, right? I think that has more to do with it than evil racist white people. Your local leadership. Local leadership. Who's the city council in Gary? What do the city council in Gary look like? What do the Gary City Council look like? You already know what the Memphis City Council looks like. We know that, man. Well, they call it the Common Council. In Gary, they call it the Common Council. They don't call it the City Council. They call it the Common Council. So let's see what the Gary City Council look. Who wants to see what the Gary City Council look like, man? Press 1, man. We looking for 10 people to sponsor tonight's programming. 10 people, man. We just need 10 of y'all to sponsor the programming, man. Take the dive, man. Support the channel, man. We bringing you this funky stuff, man, every night, man. Every night, man. I wasn't going to come on tonight, but I take my son to school in the morning. I mean, my daughter, and then have my son all day. And I gotta, have my son. Me and my son will hang out with mom. I'm gonna get some rest tonight after the show, though. Go straight to sleep after the show. But yeah, man. Whew. Who wants to see the Gary in? Because I think at the local level, salute to Deluxe 247, aka Cal Ripken, aka the real MVP, coming through once again. Shout out Barry B. Barry B is in the building. Shout out to Barry B. Barry B is in the building. Come on, guys. We need 10 people sponsored tonight's program. Shout out. Salute to y'all guys, man. Much muy apreciado, man. You ready to see the Jacksons? Because listen, it's just like Jackson, Mississippi. All these black cities, Jackson, Mississippi, Gary, Indiana, East St. Louis, they all have the same problems because the whole leadership is black. The entire leadership there is going to be black. So you're going to have certain issues, man. Where is that? Where's this picture at, man? What in the world? I can't find this picture. Okay, I see it. No, that ain't it. Okay, there it is, right there. All right, I got it. My bad. Upon further ado, man, here they go, man, in their full glory, man. The Gary, Indiana City Council, man. Oh shit. Gary, Indiana City Council. Oh. He said, "Oh, jeez." Oh man. Man. Holy smokes. That might be the problem right there. I think we've identified the problem. Press 1 if you think we've identified the problem. Damn, fishing. That's crazy, man. You said look like a quad. Oh, shit. That's hysterical. That is hysterical, man. He said one go no further. Yeah, man. This is the problem right here, man. Let's count this. Let's count the sisters, man. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10. God, no. How big is this place, man? Gary got that many. DC, we only got 9 city councilmen, man. And we in DC's 700,000 people. Got 9, 8 wards, 1 at large. Gary got what? Looking what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 16. Counts common council. The hell? Shit. Yeah. Dog. I'm with a bow shot, man. Ahmed Bosh. I ain't gonna lie to you, man. Don't give me the line. Woo. Ahmed Bosha. Yeah, that's the problem right there, man. That's the problem right there, Jack. They be better off with less niggas, man. Can you imagine 16 niggas trying to come to a resolution? Or how to move forward, what to do? Yikes, man. Let's get back to this video, man. These black folk, man.
Down here with no, food and stuff. So, I don't know. All we can do is pray that we get it on.
On August 11th, a massive storm system knocked out power across much of Northwest Indiana. Nearly 2 weeks later, thousands of Hoosiers in cities like Gary and Portage are still living without power. My name is Sophie Hartley. I'm an environment reporter at the Indianapolis Star, and I've been on the ground today with photographer Michael Clubb from the South Bend Tribune, interviewing residents and hearing their stories. Here's what they had to say.
It's difficult. Some things that when you think about food and the basic necessities and not able to have those, to be able to go to them when you need them, it's rough, yeah. Out in the unincorporated area now, they're dealing with sewage backed up. So the pumps are not on, so.
Why they got people talking in the background while they doing this shit?
Ohio, different places just to buy generators because they didn't get hit. So they had generators or whatever.
But, I'm more concerned, not even about me, to be honest with you, my neighbor. She's a loner, no husband, no kids, well, a daughter. She needs more support than I do. She's about 80-something years old. So What are they gonna do for her?
It's been very difficult. I live next door in the parsonage. You know, I'm here every night, pitch back. They're breaking in, they're stealing. And so I'm here in the hot house.
They breaking in, they stealing. Uh-oh. They looting. They looting. Hands up, don't loot. Let me find out, man. They looting in Gary, man. So they looting, man.
You know, no electricity. Today we took 100 dinners up to the nursing home right up the street and gave and served care packages and free food, good food, soul food.
Power has been coming back on across the region in increments, and the local electric company NIPSCO told residents in Gary that they should start being able to turn their lights back on this week. But some of the people that we talked to today on the ground said they'll believe it when they see it.
Yeah, but also.
Well, it's always, we'll have it on for you Tuesday, or we'll have it on for you Saturday, we'll have it on for you Monday, you know. So now they say Tuesday, and if not Tuesday, September 1st.
Really, they're trying to get everything off the line so they can pull the lines together and restore everything. So they don't have a time frame on exactly how long it's going to be.
Yeah.
You know, so I said, one guy said, maybe, I only can guess, maybe 2 weeks, you know, so we almost into the 2 weeks deadline now, you know. And I said, well, that's as long as we ever been out, you know, on power. But look at all the food I had to throw away. You know what I'm saying?
We're live at Jack Murphy Stadium in San Diego.
Man, I watch so many old games, man. This shit always pops up on my feed, man. I'll be watching a bunch of old games, man. I'm a sports sicko, man. This is the mayor of Gary, Indiana, man. Little mayor, man. Young mayor. Yo, it's young mayor out here in the building, man. Young mayor, man.
Getting ready to purchase some equipment, some chainsaws, some other supplies for residents and folks that need to get some work done on their street. But I have to stop and deliver this message. Last night, we were made aware that there was an incident of gunshots that hit a NIPSCO utility worker's car. Thank God there were no incidents, no one was injured. But I've been in talks with NIPSCO all night long. So what we are doing today, we're ensuring between the Gary Police Department, Indiana State Troopers, and the National Guard, ensuring that as NIPSCO travels through neighborhoods, that safety is paramount. So I want to ensure the public that we're going to do everything that's possible, that restoration of power is going to happen within the time frame that NIPSCO said it would be. They said 90% of all of Gary, the service territory throughout Northwest Indiana, will be back up, and 100% by next Friday. So we have to do our part to keep them on track, on schedule. I want to thank.
That's not shooting. We have to not shoot at the line. You have to not shoot at the. Please, y'all, just for 1 week, stop shooting at the line. Once they get the power back on, you can shoot at them again.
Thank the linemen. I want to thank our public safety officials, everyone, every volunteer, every corporation that has stepped up. Lowe's is contributing right now to help us get through this storm. So if you know of an incident, or if you know someone that has been able to identify fraudulent utility workers or people that are not representing the city, please call 911 as soon as possible. And one last thing, because of this incident, no work has stopped. NIPSCO is continuing to restore power in the city of Gary and throughout Northwest Indiana. And I don't want residents to think because of this one isolated incident that the work has stopped. I've been talking to the CEO, the president of NiSource and NIPSCO, and they've assured us that they will continue to do the work throughout the city of Gary. So let folks know that we will get through this together, and we're greater together. It's a greater Gary.
I mean, that wasn't bad. I ain't, you know, I mean, like, what the fuck? That wasn't bad. I mean, oh, shit. Oh, God.
Then ask yourself why you haven't heard a single word about it. Because on August 11th, a massive derecho ripped.
Oh, God. Jesus Christ. This was sis. They're looting everywhere. See, total chaos and disaster. Oh, God. Listen. You really can't blame people for looting after 2 weeks, though. Even me, man. I gotta give you a break if you're looting after 2 weeks, man. 2 weeks is a long time without power, man.
My name's Aja, and I'm in a blackout, one of the worst ever for Indiana, and we're going on about a motherfucking week. So come get ready with me as I go in my house, load my fucking pew-pew because people are robbing people for generators, and put new batteries in my flashlight as we navigate the fucking apocalypse. This is my dog Carter, by the way. As you can see, little and not able to bite a fucking thing. All right, for starters, we got the Walmart special. I went and bought 3 lanterns that all take batteries, and they come with batteries. So I don't have to buy any more, but I do have extra because I don't trust myself with candles, and it is pitch black dark. How dark, one might ask? Well, let me show you. This is how dark it is. And I'm in my car. Notable haul number 2. I have a battery set that I've already opened because I'm terrified to go in my house. But unfortunately, this is what we have to do because I no longer can afford to keep staying in hotels. And I also have no signal, so that's great. Now, before I go outside of my car to make sure my fucking doors are locked, because again, people are breaking into cars, houses, and stealing whatever they can get their fucking hands on, I'm going to make sure I have batteries in my flashlight. Now, one thing that I want to make abundantly clear. Yeah, I need to hurry up. One thing I want to make abundantly clear is the longer you stay your monkey ass in the car, the more chance you have of somebody running up and pistol whipping you. So you gotta hurry the fuck up. Oh my God. My name's Aja, and I'm...
Jesus Christ. Jesus Christ.
And I'm in my lead. This is what we have to do because I no longer can afford to keep staying in hotels. And I also have no signal, so that's great. Now, before I go outside of my car to make sure my fucking doors are locked, because again, people are breaking into cars, houses, and stealing whatever they can get their fucking hands on, I'm going to make sure I have batteries in my flashlight. Now, one thing that I want to make abundantly clear. Yeah, I need to hurry up. One thing I want to make abundantly clear is the longer you stay your monkey ass in the car, the more chance you have of somebody running up and pistol whipping you. So you got to hurry the fuck up. Oh my God. I didn't put the batteries in, right? We've got action. So my next step is going to be grab everything I can, get in the fucking house, and then get the batteries in my lantern using, why is this flashing? Using just this and my little one here, and then I'm gonna call y'all back.
Damn, sister. I'm sure the price of pussy is, listen, the price of pussy is like, The price of pussy in Gary, Indiana has plummeted. Press 1. She talking about she can no longer afford to stay in hotels anymore. Listen, the price of pussy is at an all-time low in Gary, Indiana. All right. If you need you some, man, go post up at a go to Gary, Indiana, man. If you a trick, Gary, Indiana is a trick's paradise, man. Yeah, you get some. You all you gotta do is go, baby. I live outside of the power outage zone. Want to come stay with me until the power gets back on? You come stay with me, man. That's all you gotta do, man. You can have a concubine. You have a harem. You can have a harem if you go to Gary, Indiana right now, man. Yeah, I got a house right outside of the power outage radius. Headed back there now. Oh, you got kids? Yeah, I got a trampoline in the back. Plenty of video games in the basement. You guys can come stay with me until and that's for the show. But if you just want to buy it, look, baby, I got a dub ski for you right now. Baby, I got a dub ski. Take it or leave it. You want this hot 20? I got a hot 20 for you. The flaming 20. You want it or not, man? Let's see what Don Lemon got to say about this, man. See Don Lemon, man. Don Lemon, man. Donald Lemon. Donna.
This is, to me, it feels like neglect. Do you think that some of that neglect comes from, or is happening, if you feel that way? It may be in part because Gary is a Black working class city.
100%. I believe that a couple things are at play here.
Yeah, poor leadership. Don literally about to go. Don probably sucked a white dick within an hour. And he gonna get on TV and say this shit. He gonna get on the internet and say this shit. After listen, Don, and you know how LGBT are, especially the men. They ravenous, man. They promiscuous. They go, man. Fuck all day, fuck all night. They go. And I'm not trying to say that's what the stats say, man. They have like 600 partners in a lifetime. They ravenous sex people, man. So Don most likely has either fucked a white guy today or yesterday. His husband. That's bananas, though. You can never really separate that, man. People have cognitive dissonance, man, and people have the ability to, compartmentalize that. I've never had the ability to compartmentalize that. That this nigga gonna get on here and make everything racial, shit on white people, shit on white men all the time, Everybody racist. Every white person is the evil demon trying to hurt black people. And he literally has been like literally, like not figuratively, not the man fucking us, man. No, literally. Probably an hour before this show. He probably was like, baby, let's get a quickie in before the show start. Baby, can we get a quickie in before the show start? His husband was probably like, yeah, man, all right. Then he get on here and say some shit like this.
This is, to me, it feels like neglect. Do you think that some of that neglect comes from or is happening, if you feel that way? It may be in part because Gary is a black working class city.
100%. I believe that a couple things are at play here. During the middle of the restoration process, the utility company, and full transparency, 15 years ago, or 15 years, I worked for that company, so I know about the process. They were releasing the updates of restoration, and Gary was not listed on that restoration list. Gary is the largest geographic footprint of a city that we have, not population-wise, but geographic footprint. And that was the moment that the extreme frustration came out from the public, because it would appear that we're being forgotten when you don't list out the actual restoration time frame. So that's where all of the mayhem really started to get triggered on the ground level.
And again, man, I sympathize with these people, man. I understand, man, that they frustrated. I bet they frustrated. People got babies and shit. Like I told you, I sleep with a CPAP. I need electricity. You know what I mean? I gotta have electricity. I sympathize with these people. But it's people like Don that I don't fuck with. Fanning the flames of racism and shit.
It's terrible.
Frustration is growing in Northwest Indiana, where thousands are still without power nearly 2 weeks after deadly storms devastated that region. People in the city of Gary are asking for urgent help to get those lights back on. Joining me now, I have the mayor of Gary, Indiana, Mayor Eddie Melton. Sir, thank you for being with me. I know your plate is full right now.
Thank you. Thank you for having me.
It's been nearly 2 weeks since those storms hit. Thousands still in the dark. Give us the lay of the land this morning in Gary and what conditions still look like right now.
Well, residents are still frustrated and upset, furious to say the least. One of the things we're looking at, we're still a little bit under 10,000 residents that are still without power. At the height of the storm, we're at 38,000 outages. Gary has a population of 68,000 people. 99-mile-an-hour straight wind came through Northwest Indiana, knocking out 300,000 customers. And Gary is the last community to be brought back online.
Why is that? Why you gonna ask him that? She knows what she's doing when she asks him that. Why is that?
Been the case when y'all have seen storms before, sir?
Well, we blame that on aging infrastructure and probably a lack of maintenance, both historically on the utility company.
Aging infrastructure and a lack of maintenance. That sounds about right. Aging infrastructure meaning y'all haven't updated y'all shit. A lack of maintenance meaning you haven't updated your shit. Sound like Africa. Sound like South Africa, man. Nigeria, Jamaica, Haiti. Sound like a lot of places, man. I can't think about what these places have in common, but sound like a lot of places, man, that I can think of. Lack of maintenance and aging infrastructure. I like a lot of places, man. The Congo, man.
why is that? And has that historically been the case when y'all have seen storms before, sir?
Well, we blame that on aging infrastructure and probably a lack of maintenance, both historically on the utility company around tree trimming, but also on the city itself. I've been mayor 2.5 years, and we made tree trimming a priority. When you look at the photos, you see a significant amount of trees that have been uprooted, something that you can't get around during a storm such of this magnitude. But it's done a devastation on homes, cars, and just the entire community over 50 square miles.
I know you have called this process of getting the lights turned back on extremely frustrating and unacceptable. The mayor of neighboring Lake Station had this to say when asked how much the blame falls on the Northern Indiana Public Service Company or NIPSCO. Take a listen.
100%. I mean, I'm going to be straight honest with you. I believe 100% should be put on NIPSCO. They're the ones who are responsible for the lines. They're the ones responsible for any kind of vegetation over these lines. And they've not done their part to maintain that.
Do you agree with him, Mayor? And what is NIPSCO telling you this morning about full power restoration?
Yes, I agree with them 1,000%. It's their infrastructure, it's their grid to maintain and manage and to predict weather of this magnitude. They need to harden the infrastructure so we don't sustain this in the future moving forward. So right now, what I'm hearing is by Tuesday, there should be 100% restoration throughout the entire Gary. That's past the 2-week mark for us. What we look at when we see this process is, I believe they should have brought in more crews at the beginning of this storm to address the restoration. We had 200 to 300 electric linemen in the beginning, and now we have nearly 700 electrical linemen, in addition to 300 vegetation crews. Now that should have been on the ground on day one.
Earlier this morning in the show, I spoke to a Gary, Indiana resident, Adriana Harris, and now the question, the conversation is also turning to the White House and federal assistance. This is what she had to say.
President Trump, where are you? We're calling for you to call out Gary, Indiana, to assist Gary, Indiana. Why do we not have any type of assistance? They're saying FEMA, we have to wait for all these rules, and it's ridiculous.
Mayor, what are you hearing from this administration, and what's your message to residents across your city this morning who are frustrated and worried?
Right. I've been talking primarily to our governor, who has provided some assistance with boots on the ground with the National Guard. I haven't heard directly from the Trump administration. I've been talking with our U.S. Senator Todd Young, U.S. Congressman Frank Murphy. Resources as they come. The city is prepared now to post-storm recovery. We're going to pick up the debris, but still, we're waiting on the guidelines of next steps of the president to move us forward on signing the executive order that declares a natural disaster.
Well, Mayor, we're praying for your community. We hope that lights get turned back on soon. Please keep us posted. I know you have to run, but I do thank you for your time this morning.
Thank you for watching. Subscribe.
He said, keep him in the dark for a couple more months, then be all right. Damn. Let's get to the main story, man. The main event, man. The main event. Salute to everybody out there, man. We need 7 more people to sponsor the program. 7 more people to sponsor the programming. We need 7 more people to sponsor the program. Let's go.
All new tonight at 11, the family of the suspect charged.
Oh, they look like they would make a good couple, man. Don't they look like they would make a nice couple, man? Like if that was your parents, you'd be like, yeah, they my parents, man. They my parents, man. Yeah, man. They look like a TV mom and dad and shit.
All new tonight at 11, the family of the suspect charged in that deadly stabbing on Atlanta's Beltline has now issued an apology.
Yeah, just hours ago, the family of Jonathan Hamby sent 11 Alive a letter. You can read it in full online, but it reads in part, yesterday, a horrific act of violence shattered our community on the Atlanta Beltline. The pain inflicted upon the victim, their family, and every person who witnessed or was impacted by this tragedy is immeasurable. We want to say directly to the victim's family and to all of Atlanta, we are deeply, unreservedly sorry.
Well, police said that Hamby...
Hey, listen, I will say this, man. Wouldn't no black family do that, man? Wouldn't no black family do that? Say they sorry to the whole city for a murder. Niggas kill hundreds of people in the city every year, man. Black family wouldn't have done this. Press 1, man. This dude was a thug, though. I give this dude credit, though. He was a thug. Y'all love thugs. Y'all niggas love thugs. This dude was a thug. This dude was about that life. Okay? He was about that vida. All right? He was about that vida. He was living la vida loca. Okay? This dude was about that. He was about that. He was about that. He told them niggas what's cracking. He said, well, he told them niggas what's cracking. How y'all want to do it? I mean, what's good? He straight up told them niggas what's the happening? What's the happenings with the what's the happenings, man? Listen, he told them niggas what's happening. What's gooch? You know what? I can't show this footage, man. We'll do that later on, man. I'll do that on Ock Nation. If y'all want to do that, I'll do that later on Ock Nation. I can't show this footage, man. This dude, he butchered this guy, man. I can't show it. He butchered the guy. Let's just go ahead and get into the fuckery, man. Let's get into the fuckery, man. We'll do that on OckNationNews.com, man. I ain't gonna do that right here.
Kicking it back up to himself before eventually coming down with it. And then of course later on in the same contest, he would rob the game-tying home run from Francisco Alvarez, in what proved to be a crucial loss for them.
Let's see.
Latest on a deadly police shooting out in Montgomery County. Officers were called this weekend for an attempted home break-in. At this point, officials are not saying what happened during an encounter that led to an officer opening fire.
Action News reporter Walter Perez is live in Upper Pottsgrove Township with more. Walter, you talked to the parents of the young man who was killed.
That's right, Sarah and Gray, and those parents are demanding answers tonight. There's a small window of time where what exactly happened remains unclear, but surveillance video of the shooting will hopefully answer the questions that linger.
It was late Saturday night when 22-year-old Glenn Peischer was out celebrating a friend's birthday at a local bar. Glenn's parents tell Action News it was getting late, so the celebration moved to the friend's house. Aaron Peischer
Latest on a deadly police shooting out in Montgomery County. Officers were called this weekend for an attempted home break-in. At this point, officials are not saying what happened during an encounter that led to an officer opening fire.
Action News reporter Walter Perez is live in Upper Pottsgrove Township with more. Walter, you talked to the parents of the young man who was killed.
That's right, Sarah and Gray, and those parents are demanding answers tonight. There's a small window of time where what exactly happened remains unclear, but surveillance video of the shooting will hopefully answer the questions that linger.
It was late Saturday night when 22-year-old Glenn Peischer was out celebrating a friend's birthday at a local bar. Glenn's parents tell Action News it was getting late, so the celebration moved to the friend's house. Erin Peischer says those friends told her her son decided to walk.
And ended up at the wrong.
It was late Saturday night when 22-year-old Glenn Peischer was out celebrating a friend's birthday at a local bar. Glenn's parents tell Action News it was getting late, so the celebration moved to the friend's house. Erin Peischer says those friends told her her son decided to walk.
And ended up at the.
Will hopefully answer the questions that linger.
It was late Saturday night when 22-year-old Glenn Peischer was out celebrating a friend's birthday at a local bar.
Could you imagine?
Glenn's parents
My
tell Action
bad, y'all.
News it was getting late.
Could you imagine if this is could y'all imagine if this was Nolan Wells, man? My bad. Could y'all imagine if this is Nolan Wells, man? If this is black. Listen to what they told the parents. I want you to listen to what they told the parents. I 100% believe this story. I 100% believe this. I don't think there's nothing fishy about this. But we know that if he was the black friend around a bunch of white guys, they would make this seem like it was something nefarious.
Answer the questions that linger.
It was late Saturday night when 22-year-old Glenn Peischer was out celebrating a friend's birthday at a local bar. Glenn's parents tell Action News it was getting late, so the celebration moved to the friend's house. Erin Peischer says those friends told her her son decided to walk.
And ended up at the wrong house.
You hear that? They was at a bar celebrating a friend's wedding. Party moved to a friend's house. He decided to walk to the friend's house. Nolan Wells stayed behind, man. Remember Nolan Wells? All Wyatt and Tristan and all these other motherfuckers, Ian and Brad and Connor and all these motherfuckers, white motherfuckers was like, come on, Nolan, let's go. Nolan was like, nah, man, I'm chasing Katie's booty. I want Katie booty, man, tonight, man. I'm having Katie booty for dinner tonight. Like, all right, Nolan, see you later, man. Good luck, man. Hope you get the skins, Nolan. Try telling a black family this if you white. And this white mother just got to eat this shit. This white mother got to eat. Something doesn't add up. You know what doesn't add up? That this motherfucker, why would he walk home in Philadelphia? Well, this isn't Philadelphia, it's Montgomery County. But why would you even walk home anywhere near Philadelphia if you white? You a target at night.
That linger.
It was late Saturday night when 22-year-old Glenn Peischer was out celebrating a friend's birthday at a local bar. Glenn's parents tell Action News it was getting late, so the celebration moved to the friend's house. Erin Peischer says those friends told her her son decided to walk.
And ended up at the wrong house. After having a few drinks, he didn't know that. And so he was knocking on the back door saying, "Hey, let me in," thinking it was his friend's house, but it wasn't.
Holy shit. So he's banging on, so he went to the wrong house and he's banging on the door, "Hey, let me in," thinking it's his friend's house, but it wasn't. That can happen, man, if you're drunk. That could happen if you're drunk. That could happen even if you're not drunk. Press 1. Remember the black kid a few years ago? He knocked on the 84-year-old white man's door, and the white man shot him through the door. And that was a big controversy. Who remembers that? The little African kid. He looked like a little African kid. And he went to the wrong, he was picking up his little brother, went to the wrong house. 84-year-old man shot his ass through the door. Like, what the fuck? Yeah, the violin player. Exactly. Yeah. That shit can happen. I bet you this won't be no fucking big story because the dude white.
The whole thing unfolded at this home in Upper Pottsgrove a bit past midnight. The couple inside was understandably startled and called 911.
At 12:32, he was on his phone with his friends. By 12:35, I believe he was already shot. So within a few minutes, the cop showed up and shot him. He was unarmed.
12:32, he on the phone with his friends, like, "Yo, I'm outside." They're like, "Yo, what the fuck you mean you outside? We looking out the back window. You don't see nobody."
I had a cell phone in a book bag.
We were told surveillance cameras set up in the backyard of that property recorded the deadly encounter, and that recording is reportedly being used as part of the investigation. But Action News was not given access to those recordings. Action News has also been told the Montgomery County District Attorney's Office is handling this investigation. In the meantime, the Peischers say their son was a wonderful young man who loved baseball almost as much as he loved his family. In fact, he was just getting ready to play ball at St. Elizabeth University in New Jersey, where he had recently transferred.
Damn. College athlete, man. My man was a college baseball player. Damn.
Off the field, Erin says Glenn was a lovable goofball.
He'll walk in the back door and yell his favorite saying, "Mom, your favorite kid's home." And he was just happy-go-lucky, no care in the world. And I'm going to miss that.
And so once again, it is still unclear why the officer opened fire. In the meantime, the Peischers are now making arrangements to bury their son. Reporting live from Upper Pottsgrove Police, Walter Perez, Channel 6, Action News. Sarah?
So tragic. We'll have to see how this all plays out in the end. Walter, thank you.
Tonight, we're hearing from the family members of a 22-year-old man shot and killed by an Upper Pottsgrove Township police officer outside a home over the weekend. They tell us his name was Glenwood Bubba Peischer. And Kelly, the district attorney's office says police responded to the home after receiving a 911 call about a possible attempted break-in.
Sheba, that's correct. And Peischer's mom tells me her son thought he was at his friend's house and was trying to get inside. This was all after a night out with his friends drinking. She says her son was unarmed and shot twice and was supposed to be back at college today and starting classes. Obviously, they are devastated. Montgomery County detectives are actively investigating.
To see someone that has so much potential because he was so excited about going back to school lose their life, it hurts.
Family members identified 22-year-old Glenwood Peischer, known as Bubba, as the man shot and killed by Upper Pottsgrove Township police early Sunday morning. According to the Montgomery County District Attorney's Office, police got a 911 call just before 12:30 Sunday morning for a possible attempted break-in on Snyder Road. Investigators say when police arrived, they found a man in the back of the home. An encounter ensued, and police shot the man, killing him. A woman who asked that we identify her as Kia says she's known Peischer since he played baseball with her son at 5 years old.
Immediately, everyone said, "Bubba."
played baseball with her son at 5 years old.
Immediately, everyone said, Bubba, what? Bubba who? Because no one thinks Bubba, ever. And immediately, I'm like, what has to be, it's not real. But to find out and do my research, to find out that it was real, hurts. Because he was so good to everybody. He was an amazing soul. Young man, never got in any trouble, well respected. Him and his family.
Fleischer's mother told Fox 29 off camera her son bar hopped with friends earlier in the night and walked on Snyder Road to what he mistakenly thought was his friend's house. And
Oh, wow. Oh, wow. Look at where he's at, yo. He said, "Are you broadcasting from Gary?" Nah, man. I keep trying to make sure you this deep freezer right here is so loud, man. My bad. I'm sorry. I ain't even gonna mute it no more because y'all just gonna hear the hum. I'm gonna let y'all hear the hum, man. Can you hear the hum? Can you hear the hum in for this deep freezer I'm sitting right next to? Yo, listen, I'm gonna tell you straight up. That sister, man, seeing that sister cry over that white boy was amazing, man. Because they try to make it seem like, oh, racism is everywhere. He's a black person. You can't be anywhere near white people. And this woman say her son played ball with this white guy, man. They was good friends, man. He was a white guy. Listen the way she talk about this white kid, man. Listen the way the sister talk about this white kid, man. This is how real people are. Like real, the internet is crazy because in real life, I never heard anybody talk about Nolan Wells in real life. Have you? Press one if you have any of y'all heard somebody in real life, not on the internet, somebody you've encountered in real life talk about Nolan Wells? I have never had a conversation about Nolan Wells in real life. Okay, most people don't even know what the hell. I asked somebody, what the hell are you talking? What the fuck is that? Nolan Ryan picture? Nah. All this racial, oh my God, race relations is so horrible. It's only online, really. In real life, me and my neighbors, man, the issues we have very little to do with race, except for the fact that, of course, they're white and I'm black, but it don't have nothing to do with race. When I go to Walmart, man, or Target, motherfucker, listen. When I'm at Walmart and Target, it ain't no racial nothing. It just my daughter, her best friend, little white girl. The neighbors' kids, they biracial. My kids is playing with them all day. All this racial bullshit with Sharpton and fucking Ben Crump, that shit only lives online, man. It only lives online. That shit is not in the real world. Regular people don't act like that.
They identify her as Kia, says she's known Fleischer since he played baseball with her son at 5 years old.
Immediately, everyone said, Bubba, what? Bubba who? Because no one thinks Bubba, ever. And immediately, I'm like, what has to be, it's not real. But to find out and do my research, to find out that it was real, hurts. Because he was so good to everybody. He was an amazing soul. Young man, never got in any trouble, well respected. Him and his family.
Fleischer's mother told Fox 29 off camera her son bar hopped with friends earlier in the night and walked on Snyder Road to what he mistakenly thought was his friend's house and tried to get in. She says her son was shot twice during the encounter with police. Fleischer was supposed to start classes at St. Elizabeth University today and play baseball there. Kia says she just ran into Fleischer a week ago and they took a picture to send to her son.
I'm sure his parents want to know. Everyone has questions, especially for someone that has grew up in the town, and we have a lot of questions. What happened? Could it have been de-escalated? We don't know, but we
see they have questions. There's no racial element to this because they don't even know if it could have been a black cop that shot him. It doesn't matter even if it was a black cop that shot this white kid, it doesn't matter because it only matters when a white cop shoots a black person. There'll be no marching, no protesting, no hubbub. This shit is over. This is probably the last time the news gonna report on this shit. Shit happened yesterday. This is the last time we're gonna report on it.
We want to figure that out. He make people smile when I think of him. It hurts, but I'm gonna keep smiling and support his family by any means.
Again, the Montgomery County Detective Bureau is actively investigating this shooting, which is protocol for officer-involved shootings in the county. The DA's office did not provide any additional details on the incident today or on the officer involved. Sheba.
Shit. Yo, white folk acting crazy out here. What the fuck?
One of the largest ICE operations in history, and it happened right here in our area.
New details tonight into the 2-week operation in Maryland and Virginia. The latest crackdown by
overdoses, but they did not send one after the arrests were made. But they say they continue to work with the community on the dangers of drug.
Who's retiring? Himmler Voss has been running the Prince William County.
81 at Reagan National with that dew point of just 50.
IndyCar president Doug Bowles believes this was a one-time event costing about $35 million.
Should never have happened in the first place.
He's here illegally. I think he came in about 10 years ago. We shouldn't be here. And maybe if he wasn't here, this would not have happened. So we take that quite seriously. There is a detainer on it from ICE. So once he's done with his charges here, he'll certainly be released to ICE.
Hi, Angie and Kenneth. Look, all it takes is just one pill. And for 2 students here at Parkview High School, that one pill, it led to an overdose while they were on school property. Fortunately, both students, they were okay from this. Now, after an investigation, it showed that there was another overdose that happened from the same distribution supply, but that overdose was off school grounds. But the Sheriff's Department of Loudoun County telling us this should never have happened in the first place.
He's here illegally. I think he came in about 10 years ago. We shouldn't be here. And maybe if he wasn't here, this would not have happened. So we take that quite seriously. There is a detainer on it from ICE. So once he's done with his charges here, he'll certainly be released to ICE.
Investigators with the Sheriff's Office Drug and Gang Unit identified 31-year-old Isaac Melendez Carranza of Sterling as the suspect distributing fentanyl within 1,000 feet of public schools. Now, after obtaining search warrants, he was arrested on August 20th when deputies found over 100 pills and several $1,000s in cash on him. Court documents show Melendez Carranza claimed he was selling to support his own use. He is charged with 2 counts of distributing a controlled substance and 1 count of selling drugs within 1,000 feet of a public school and is being held without bond. And while this arrest has been made, the investigation is far from over. The Sheriff's Office saying there could be more arrests, but there's no timetable for when that might happen.
Everything when you're looking at drug investigations is like a chain, and what you want to do is certainly you want to stop anybody that's getting the drugs over here that's in danger, but you also want to work your way up to see who you can get to the top of the chain. Okay, so this person is a pretty significant player here in the area, and the fact that it's going to the students here is really alarming.
Now, we have been in communication with ICE, but we do not have a statement from them on this case in particular. Meanwhile, Loudoun County Public School System.
You notice how that shit just went away from the news? Now that might be a psyop. Remember, just look at how these stories just vanish. ICE, Minneapolis, Minnesota. ICE all over the country. They're still doing, ICE is still doing shit. ICE is still doing shit every day. We don't hear about it. That's crazy, right? When a few, what was it, like 8 months ago, you couldn't go nowhere without hearing about ICE. Listen.
One of the largest ICE operations in history, and it happened right here in our area.
New details.
One of the largest ICE operations in history just happened outside of DC. One of the largest ICE operations in history. It just goes to show you that the news is just what people are covering. The news is just what people cover. What people can get clicks for. What they push. Now, I get it. They push shit. They push certain stories. They do. Like, and when I say they, I'm talking about the news agencies, the people who make the people who run the news agencies, who run the the news agencies. Look at that shit. This is supposed to be huge. Like, think about it, man. ICE, it was protesting in the street. Where all the white liberals at? Where all the white liberals protesting? You can't tell me that in DC, where they was protesting ICE like crazy, you just had the largest ICE operation in history and nobody's protesting. There's no protest. There's no nonstop news about it. This is what's great about this show. You wouldn't even have known that. Press one. I wouldn't have known that. I wouldn't have known that the largest ICE operation in history happened yesterday outside of my hometown. I wouldn't have known that. That's why I implore you guys to sponsor the programming, man, so we can come on and keep coming on and keep the channel alive. We are demonetized everywhere. And also, guys, man, make sure you go to OcNationNews.com and create an account. The best social media, listen, I created Facebook, TikTok, and X for us, for conservatives. I basically created Facebook, TikTok, and X for conservatives. If you go over there, you'll see it, man. I created Facebook, TikTok, and X for conservatives. Create an account, man. Y'all guys can all be friends over there. Follow each other. You can talk to each other any time of day. Any time of day, man. You guys can talk and communicate any time of day on that channel, man. On my website. You can talk to each other any time of day on my website. Yeah. Caitlin Clark Zone. But this is these people, they probably gonna want to be on the Oc Nation community. Go over there, man, and listen, man. It's a fucking fully functional social media page. Fully functional social media site. It's like TikTok, X, and Facebook for conservatives. Okay.
One of the largest ICE operations in history, and it happened right here in our area.
New details tonight into the 2-week operation in Maryland and Virginia, the latest crackdown by the Trump administration on those in the country illegally. Now, here are the latest numbers tonight. More than 1,300 people arrested. We've learned people were taken into custody regardless of their criminal histories. Homeland Security says that 400 illegal immigrants had criminal convictions, including attempted murder and kidnapping. Fox 5 now working to learn more about this major operation. We're going to have a lot more for you tonight at 10 and 11.
Meantime, we're learning a suspect arrested for selling fentanyl to students in Loudoun County is also in the country illegally.
The sheriff's office telling us that it led to 2.
Wow.
Charges are now filed against the man accused of killing a Milwaukee rapper and another man inside a recording studio last week.
We did this last week, the Milwaukee rapper. We covered this last week.
Charges are now filed against the man accused of killing a Milwaukee rapper and another man inside a recording studio last week. We have learned the man called police on himself. Jenna Wells is in the newsroom tonight with those details. Jenna.
Yes, Natalie, the deadly double shooting happened last Monday at a recording studio inside a warehouse on 31st and Cameron. A 33-year-old and a 21-year-old were killed, and the criminal complaint breaks down how 4 different guns were involved. 28-year-old Kelvin Harris is charged with 2 counts of first-degree reckless homicide, accused of shooting DeQuazion Evans and Quentin Williams.
DeQuazion Evans. Jeez.
Were involved. 28-year-old Kelvin Harris is charged with 2 counts of first-degree.
He did it. Listen, even if that nigga ain't confessed, he did that shit. Nigga, you did that shit. I don't need no confession, nigga. Yeah, DeQuazion and DeQuisha. It's DeQuazion and DeQuisha. Jeez.
Reckless homicide, accused of shooting DeQuazion Evans and Quentin Williams, a Milwaukee rapper known as Funny Money. According to a criminal complaint filed Friday, Harris told police Evans invited him to Williams' recording studio. When he got there, he saw Evans and Williams both had guns and another gun was on the couch. Harris also brought his own 9mm handgun in his waistband. He told police he and Evans started arguing, and Evans took Harris's gun out of his waistband, refusing to give it back. Harris said it.
Oh, what the fuck happened? I told you, remember I told you the young boy got the older guy killed. Because the young boy was 21. The young boy, DeQuazion or whatever, he was 21. And this guy was 33. Funny Money was 33. So the 21-year-old rapper invited this nigga over to the studio session. I knew it. I called it.
Williams' recording studio when he got Funny Money. According to a criminal complaint filed Friday, Harris told police Evans invited him to Williams' recording studio. When he got there, he saw Evans and Williams both had guns and another gun was on the couch. Harris also brought his own 9mm handgun in his waistband. He told police he and Evans started arguing, and Evans took Harris's gun out of his waistband, refusing to give it back. Harris said at one point he thought Evans was going to shoot him, so Harris took a different gun that didn't belong to him off the counter and shot Evans. Harris said Williams then reached for an AK-47 that was in the room. That's when he shot Williams. Harris then called 911 on himself, telling dispatchers he shot people at the studio. Investigators found Evans' body with a .40 caliber Glock in his waistband and a 9mm pistol in his pocket, with his arm on top of an AK-47. Williams was found unarmed. The medical examiner said Williams was shot 4 times in the ear, chest, and back. Evans was shot twice in the neck and pelvis, with the second bullet entering from the back of his hip. Now, Harris told police he threw the .40 caliber pistol that he used in the shooting into a nearby river that was found and retrieved by Milwaukee Police Department. Investigators found 8 casings matching that gun at the scene inside the studio. We're still waiting for Harris to make his.
That's a crazy ass story. I believe him too. I believe this nigga. This is a very believable story. I wonder if the evidence, though, it still need the evidence to shout out to Beast Life Over 50, man. Beast Life Over 50, man. Salute to you, bro. Appreciate you, man. I need you to listen, I need you to get an account on OckNationNews.com, man. Come over there. Come over there, man, and chop it up with us, man. We be over there. Listen, everybody, I want you guys to understand this, man. Let's just say I want to talk to Beast Life Over 50, right? But I can't because, I'm not going live right now. The only time I can talk to you guys is when I go live, right? Now, I can talk to, look, say I want to talk to Deluxe, right? I want to talk to Deluxe 247, right? I just go to his account right here. This is his profile. Deluxe. I can see all of his posts. Yada, yada, yada. And I can just send him a DM. You know what I'm saying? I can just message him. I can just send him a DM. Hey, yo, Deluxe. What's good? This is my site, OckNationNews.com. What's good, Deluxe? Okay. That's it. Or I could go to the chat and find one of his messages and reply to one of his messages. Yo, I need to holler at you, blah, 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 right? And send. You know what I mean? This is for us to keep up with each other even when I'm not live, man. And look, all these people that I got to follow all these people that have created accounts. I got to follow Oster. I ain't know I ain't follow Oster. Damn. Dre, follow all these people, man. It's my site, so I got to follow everybody, man. It's a real social media site, man. Okay? You can drop videos, man. You can make videos and drop videos, man.
Oh, there's my name. Got my Sarah mug.
Oh, and look, there's mine.
You can comment on the video. This video sucks. Trash AI. Boom. Okay. Down like it. I can dislike that one. I'm just doing this no offense to whoever dropped it. No offense to whoever did this. I'm just using this as an example. No offense to whoever did that video, man. That's just an example, all right? But yeah, you can post in the comment section. You can post posts like I posted this earlier. Y'all remember I posted that earlier. You can post. TSM, he always posting stuff. See, that's the StreamYard link posted in there. I posted that. All you gotta do is create an account over there, man. Get a membership, man, on the site. See, like TSM, he be dropping all types of stuff over there, man. Far from handsome, dropping, stuff for me to do on the show, whatnot. They want me to show on the show. It's a goddamn social media site for us. I'm telling you, man. Go over there, man. Get you an account, man. Create an account. It take 10 seconds to create an account, man. All you gotta do is click this button. Look, you can upload your avatar. You can change your avatar. You can change your name. It's just like any other social media site, man. You can go to the live streams and watch the live stream over there. If somebody hits you up over there, just click the bell. The bell usually turn red. Like if you got replies or people or likes or whatever, this will light up red and it'll be a number on it telling you how many you got. You click that, and you go click, and you see. Let me see this one. Let me click on that one. Boom, and it take you straight to the message. This is a real social media site I've built, man. Man, I'm telling you, man, go over there, man, and create your account, man. It take minutes, man. Think about it, man. A lot of y'all are friends, man. A lot of y'all are friends, man. And y'all, you might want to talk to each other even when you're not on the show, even when I'm not live. You know what I mean? You might want to talk to each other even when I'm not live. What's his name? Listen, DVK was dead for what? How long was DVK dead for before anybody found out about it? How long was DVK dead before anybody found out about it? He was dead for days. He died alone in his home. Because the one person who actually, knew him outside of the show, the one person who knew him outside of the show, they reached out to him and they didn't get no response. And then they went and did their research and they found out he died. You know what I'm saying? Who is that? Man, bear, bull, shark? He said, nah, that is too much begging. What do you mean, too much begging, man? I ain't fucking with you, man, bear, bull, shark. This is says, yeah. So yeah, man, make sure you check out the site, man. It's a fully functional. Let me follow all these people too. I gotta follow all these people. It's a fully functional. A lot of people over there. They just, a lot of people over there. I would say check in on the site every day. I would say create an account, check in every day, or interact with it every day, or drop posts or whatever, drop videos, all that stuff, man. It's a fully functional social media platform. All right. So salute to all you guys. Everything Ock Nation is over there. You can watch the show over there. You can watch the videos over there. You can watch all my videos over there too. I forgot to tell y'all that too. Octube. See this button right here? Octube. This is like my version of YouTube, Octube. This is all my videos. You can watch them here. The same videos I put on YouTube, you can watch here. The same videos I put on YouTube, you can watch there. Look. Just watch it there. Look. What is up? This is last night's show.
This unit reporting live.
You can watch it there. Look, you can comment on the video just like anywhere else. You can comment on the video. It's just like I created YouTube, TikTok, Facebook, and X, all for conservatives. You do everything over there. Of course, all the links over there. You can support the channel over there. We talking about straight up. And look, join, become a member. You become a member. And look, you can watch the show. I have the show playing on all the other pages. So of course it's playing on the live page when you watch the live stream. But if you go to any of the other pages, a small window will be right there where you can watch the show. So when you're moving around the site, you never miss a minute of the show. You can watch the show. So when you're moving around the site, you never miss a minute of the show. Okay? All right. So get a Visa membership or a green card membership or full citizenship membership, whatever one you want, and go over there and this will be once you get a membership, you done supported the channel for the month, man. I done created he said, is the show over? Oh man, this dude I gotta block you, man. Let me just go ahead and get you up out of here, man. Let me ban you, man. I'm gonna ban you, man, Bill Bullshark, man. You doing too much, man. You did too much, man, Bear Bullshark. I had to ban you, man. I'm sorry, man. I put up with a lot of shit. And listen, have you ever seen me ban somebody? Have you ever seen me ban somebody? Press one if you ever seen me ban somebody. I gotta ban that guy, man. I had to ban him, man. I try to be a good guy, but yeah, man, he doing too much, man. He hating on you know how long it took me to build this shit? How long have I been building this shit, guys? And this motherfucker gonna shit on it. How long have I been building this shit? I've been building this shit for all year, man. This shit don't happen overnight, man. This shit don't happen overnight. And then look, we got the Caitlin Clark Zone. So it's a completely different side to the channel. The Caitlin Clark Zone is another different side. Your membership in your account is still the same, but it's a different side with a different comment section, a different videos you can upload. This is my man Parisio. He in the chat right now. Parisio in the chat right now. I gotta follow you, man. He in the chat right now. He's all his posts. He been posting like crazy over there. Listen, man. Listen, I'm telling you, man. And of course, the merch store right there. We got a merch page, but that's just little blah blah. Listen, man. I'm telling you, man. I done created a great website for y'all, man. Motherfucker will tell me I can't tell me what to do. You gonna get mad at me promoting my website on my show? Are you? Now, if I had gone on his show and I was promoting my website, I'd be like, all right, I understand. You don't want me to promote my website on your show. This motherfucker mad that I'm promoting my website on my show. Unbelievable, man. Oh, let's keep it going, man.
Milwaukee police are searching for a man they say left his gun unattended for an 11-year-old to find and accidentally shoot himself. 44-year-old Christopher Taper is wanted on felony child neglect charges. 11-year-old Samari Hurd died at his home at 60th and Thurston in the Silver Spring neighborhood last Monday. 12 News' Nick Bohr reports his mom is urging Taper to turn himself in.
Balloons bob in the breeze outside a home at 60th and Thurston, a week after 11-year-old Samari Hurd suddenly and violently died here.
I heard a big bang, and I was like, what is that sound?
Erica Tidwell was next door and heard the shot that killed Samari. Police say the boy was home with his mom's boyfriend, 44-year-old Christopher Taper, when he found Taper's gun. And
home with the mom's boyfriend. You the boyfriend. And you home with her son. I feel sorry for this guy, man. I really do. I feel sorry for this guy. A lot of us would have done that, man. You got to tell that woman. He got to go tell that woman, hey, man, are you sitting down? He got to call her, be like, hey, baby. You're like, what's up, baby? How you doing? Are you sitting down? Why? What happened? Yeah, your son got my gun. He shot himself in the head. He's dead. Sorry. My bad. My bad. You ain't mad, are you? Like that nigga said, fuck it, I can't do this shit. I'm just going to run, man. That nigga just went, he just left. That nigga just left, man. Well, listen, you can't listen, man. Listen, man, that's a tough one. That's a tough one right there, Jack. He said definitely a tough spot to be in. That's a tough spot to be in. Fuck, you want to get away? Shit. Want to get away? Fuck it, hey, man. Yeah. That's a motherfucker right there, Jack. That's a tough spot, man. He is in a tough spot. Jeez. This is an old mugshot. This ain't for this one because he's on the run. This is one of the old mugshots.
for Taper when he found Taper's gun and accidentally, fatally shot himself. Samari's mom, Jamie Campbell, didn't want to talk on camera today, but told us Taper called her at work to say Samari had shot himself. So she called her sister to check it out.
She called her sister to check it out? What? You didn't call the police? Yo, this is crazy. So she was still trying to protect the nigga.
Taper when he found Taper's gun and accidentally, fatally shot himself. Samari's mom, Jamie Campbell, didn't want to talk on camera today, but told us Taper called her at work to say Samari had shot himself. So she called her sister to check it out. Tidwell was there as the sister called police.
She like, I was on the phone with my sister, and she told me to come over here, and then it was too late.
Police found Samari dead in the living room. His mom shared these photos of the spelling bee champ.
Jeez, spelling bee champ. The story gets worse, man. This nigga was a spelling bee champ. Oh, man. One of the good ones, man. Jeez. And this boy got a father that's not this nigga. So his father gotta fucking know that his fucking mom, the baby mama's boyfriend, left the gun for the son to kill himself with.
It was too late.
Police found Samari dead in the living room. His mom shared these photos of the spelling bee champ as she prepares to bury him instead of sending him off to 6th grade. Campbell says she was finally able to return to the house over the weekend to place these balloons here, but she says she'll never be able to live here again. The knowledge of what happened is just too painful. Campbell said her surveillance video showed Tabor leave the house right after calling her, leaving her son dead or dying alone.
That's messed up.
Holy shit. That nigga just left the little boy. They ain't trying to put no pressure on the wound. Oh, shit. Oh, man. This is a wild ass story, man.
What happened is just too painful. Campbell said her surveillance video showed Tabor leave the house right after calling her, leaving her son dead or dying alone.
Yeah, Calculator 2.0. This is worse thing. Well, I don't know. Calculator was pretty bad. Calculator was pretty bad. Calculator was a horrible story, yeah. Jeez. He said, why she don't want to be on camera? So the boy shoots himself. He calls her at work, says he shot himself. She calls her sister. She calls her sister. The sister comes over there. How long does it take the sister to get over there? Let's say the sister lived. Let's just say the sister lived 10 minutes away, 5 minutes away. So he don't call the police, he call her. The boy shoot himself. He don't call the police, he call her. She don't call the police, she call her sister. Her sister makes her way over there from wherever the sister at. He get there, she call the police. Then this nigga leave. Of course, before the cops get there. And did she leave work? She probably was like, man, I need these hours, man. I can't even leave work, man. He like, man, shit, I would, I want to leave work, but this is my last write-up. This was her last write-up. She couldn't leave work, man. So she had to stay at work, man. Jeez. What the fuck is this? Is a rough one right here, Jack.
That's messed up. I feel like that's really messed up. I feel like he didn't care about even though he the boyfriend, you should have had at least called the police. Yeah. You should at least call the police. I feel like that's very messed up to leave the little boy by himself.
Prosecutors say Tabor never should have had a gun since he has multiple felony convictions.
So she was dating the thug. Okay. So mama was dating the thug. Let's be honest, man. Mama had a thug around her spelling bee champion kid, man. Little kid was a spelling bee champion. And listen, you know what this make me think? He might not have accidentally shot himself. The dude might have accidentally shot him. Press 1. The baby daddy might have, the boyfriend might have accidentally shot him and just said that he accidentally shot himself. Think about it, man. That's too convenient, man. That's too convenient that he come over there and just leave the gun and the little boy, oh, hey, what's that? Like, he accidentally shot the little boy. And I bet you the evidence, because the evidence, they're going to be able to tell by the entry wound, and yada, 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 and all that shit, trajectory and all that shit. But he actually shot the boy. Yeah, man, he actually shot himself. That's what an old thug nigga would do. Not take no responsibility. Listen, that's what I would do too, man. Fuck that shit, man. That nigga actually shot himself, man. Fuck that, man. He actually shot himself.
Prosecutors say Tabor never should have had a gun since he has multiple felony convictions. Campbell tells 12 News he needs to turn himself in. At 60th and Thurston, McFord, WISN 12 News.
12 News has learned Tabor has been a fugitive the past 3 years, fleeing Racine County on multiple drug-related charges. Anyone who spots him.
So he's been a fugitive for 3 years, and she had him around her little son. She had him home alone with her little son, and this nigga been a fugitive for 3 years. Now he a double fugitive. That's why she not on camera. Somebody earlier said, why she not on camera? This is why she not on camera. That's why she not on camera, yo. Press 1. She was dating a nigga who was a fugitive for 3 years up until this point. And all he doing is what he been doing, running. Home Alone in the Hood. Yeah, this is about how Home Alone would do. This is actually how it would go. This is actually a great script. That would be a great name for the movie. This is a script. This is crazy. This is nasty work. Especially when at the end when you find out that the nigga shot him. The nigga shot him. Nigga shot him. Damn. It's crazy.
The past 3 years, fleeing Racine County on multiple drug-related charges. Anyone who spots him is asked to contact Milwaukee police.
Police are looking for a man who they say ran away when the 11-year-old boy he was watching accidentally shot himself, and the boy died.
His family is now remembering the child and also calling for that man to turn himself in. AJ Bayatpour now joining us with more details on what is a very sad story. AJ.
And Natalie Jessup, we went to the home where this happened on Monday night. I spoke to the boy's mother, Jamie Campbell, who said she wasn't ready to speak on camera, but she told us her son's name was Samari Hurd. She left him with her longtime boyfriend Monday night when she left for her third shift job at a food manufacturer in West Bend. While on the way to work, she got a call from her boyfriend saying Samari had shot himself. Campbell says after getting that call from her boyfriend, she called her sister who lives nearby and asked for her to come to the home near 60th and Silver Spring. Both Campbell and court records say the sister arrived and saw no police, so she hysterically called 911. Police say when the sister arrived, she was shocked to see there were no police or emergency vehicles on scene. The sister then called police, who went inside and found Samari Hurd dead from a single gunshot wound to the head. The sister, quote, could not believe the defendant left him alone to die. Campbell confirms her boyfriend is the man now charged, 44-year-old Chris Tabor. The mugshot you've seen is from 2007. The mom says she hasn't heard from Tabor since Monday, and police are still looking for him. As for the victim, Campbell says her son's nickname was Big Mari. That was a play on his small physical stature, but also a nod to his maturity. He won a spelling bee just last year, and she says he tackled everyday tasks like laundry and pumping gas. She says Samari had just turned 11 2 weeks ago. Campbell is now pleading for Tabor to turn himself in. She told me that when Samari celebrated his 11th birthday 2 weeks ago, his wish was to be older. Natalie and Jessup, just a very sad story.
Oh, unbelievably sad. Your heart just goes out to that mom. AJ Bayatpour live in the newsroom for us. AJ.
Gee. Oh, shit. Motherfucker, boy. That's a tough one right there, Jack. Woo. That's a tough one. Hey, listen, I'm full disclosure. I saw this one earlier. I usually don't watch the videos before I come on live. I just save them. I reread the title and save it. I will admit, I watched this one. Holy shit. This one is worse than this story. This story I'm about to show you is almost worse than the story we just saw.
Devastation and heartbreak for a South Florida father after his wife and daughter were killed by a lightning strike. Good afternoon. I'm not.
Did you hear that? Did you hear that?
Devastation and heartbreak for a South Florida father after his wife and daughter were killed by a lightning strike. Good afternoon. I'm Naja Sherman. He says it happened so fast and was just feet away from the strike yesterday afternoon. CBS News Miami's Morgan Reiner is your reporter in Margate with the latest.
The dad broke down in tears as he was describing his wife and daughter. He said all they were trying to do was get from the car in the driveway to the front door when lightning struck. All it took was a matter of seconds and feet, and he lost his wife and daughter.
Monday morning, Cameron Glasgow is trying to process how his family was torn apart in seconds.
My daughter, my wife, amazing people. Amazing people. My wife, the biggest heart in the world. The biggest heart in the world. Puts everybody before herself. Everybody. That was my hero next to my dad. Because I wanted to show for people how my wife does. She helped make me into the man that I am today.
He said they were headed into the house for a family dinner when lightning struck Sunday afternoon, killing his wife, Kenya Glasgow, and their 2-year-old daughter, Kennedy.
We saw that the rain was picking up, and we just said, hey, we got to get the girls inside. So just simple thing that anybody would do. Hey, put a blanket on their head, let's just get inside.
Kennedy, seen here with her twin sister, Kinsley.
It's going to crush my heart when she starts looking for her sister and her mom, but I mean, that's just something we're just going to get used to.
Glasgow described.
That is so crazy. She going to be at the other twin going to be like, where's my sister at? That is so crazy. That's what we often don't think about in these stories when we see people getting killed and shit like that. Little kids getting killed and blah, blah, blah. Whoever getting killed, right? The kids, the siblings, whoever going to be like, so where's so-and-so? And you got to be like, and as the parents, you got to be like, well, you got to come up with something. You got to come up with something, man. I know everybody think they're going to say what they're going to say, but holy shit. This is a rough one, man. These are back-to-back 2 rough stories, Jack.
It's going to crush my heart when she starts looking for her sister and her mom, but I mean, that's just something we're just going to get used to.
Glasgow described Kennedy as infectious, could sing every word to Benson Boone.
It's going to be tough to lose somebody that I've been with for half my life. It's going to be tough, but I'll be okay because I have to be, because I have another beautiful daughter that's inside there. But for her to lose her twin sister.
He was right there when it happened.
Words can't describe.
He was feet away, dog. So they all walking in the house. The lightning strike hit them, and he's standing right there. Holy shit, man. And a lightning bolt gonna kill you instantly. Bam. It ain't no like calling the, like it ain't no hurry up and get here. It's like boom. It's a wrap. Think about it. He got to think if I would have stayed in the car a second longer, if we would have stayed in the car 5 seconds longer, the lightning strike would have hit that spot and we wouldn't have been there. If we would have left 5 seconds earlier, we would have been in the house already and the lightning strike would have hit that spot. If we would have went this way, because I usually go this way, well, why did I go this way this time? Think about all the regrets he got, man. All the what ifs and shit. This brother is a I gotta put this on the site, man. This brother right here, man. I gotta put this on the site, man. This brother is a I want everybody to see this, man. Even people that didn't see the show, man. This is I'm gonna put this in the Aqua Nation community, man. This is crazy, man. This is bananas. Holy smokes. I mean, like, yo. I feel bad for this brother. This is one I feel really bad for, man. I feel really bad for this brother, man. Jeez. We would have left if we would have think about it. If we would have stayed at the store 2 minutes longer, if we would have just he was like they were like, oh, we got to get the girls in the house. Man, that shit fucked up, man. This shit fucked up, man. This fucked up. Whose idea was it to get the girls in the house? Because if it's his, then he got to think about, damn, should have never, you know what I'm saying? If it was hers, he got to be like, oh, like it's just. If they was going to walk up the driveway and she was like, no, let's go this way. Let's cut across the grass because it's faster. And they walked right in that spot where that damn fucking, right in that spot where that damn lightning bolt struck. This is next level shit, man. I mean, this is some next level shit right here. And there's nothing, like, think about it, man. There's nothing he could have done about that, man. Let me see the spot. I want to see the spot where they got hit. I think because lightning likes trees. Lightning likes trees. Let me see where he was, where the spot was at, man. Yep. The tree. Yep. The tree. So here's the driveway. So they probably got out the car. They probably, parked on the street. They probably got out the car. And they probably wanted to cut across the grass rather than walk up here, rather than walk up the driveway and come down here to get into the front door. They probably wanted to, instead of, because it's raining hard, so instead of walking straight up here to get through here, they probably just cut right across here to get to the door, and boom! Yo, that shit is crazy, man. Yo, man, this is wild. We looking for, listen, man. Listen, man, we looking for 10 people to sponsor the show, man. 10 people to sponsor the show tonight, man. I just don't know anywhere else you get these stories, man. I don't know anywhere else you get these last 2 stories. Press 1, at least. You don't even got to donate, but just press 1. Anywhere else on YouTube where you're going to get these last 2 stories. Wow. Unbelievable, man. Unfucking believable.
With us today so that he could share about his wife, how amazing she was, and the light that she had. In Margate, Morgan Reiner, CBS News, Miami.
It's a horrific scene unfolded on Atlanta's Belt.
Yeah, I can't do that here. I got to do that on the website, man. Yeah. So yeah, man, I wanna analyze that stabbing, man. I want to analyze that stabbing, man. Well, I'm gonna go ahead and do that on the website for everybody, man. Shout out to everybody out there, man. Salute to everybody that is out there. We going over to Ock Nation live stream, man. I'll put the link in the chat, man. Put the link in the chat, man. This story right here. You can't. I can't do this. I'll play this, but I can't really play the actual the footage is so real. It is so much there that I'm gonna do the footage on OckNationNews.com. So everybody get over there. I'm gonna play this video.
It's a horrific scene.
Once this video's over, I'm shutting the YouTube down and I'm going to OckNationNews.com where we can watch the guy actually get stabbed and bleed out and watch the interaction before he got stabbed and bled out. And you guys can determine whether he was justified or not.
Unfolded on Atlanta's Beltline this afternoon, turning the very popular trail into a crime scene. Atlanta police blocked off a portion of the trail at the Kroger. This is right off of Ponce de Leon Avenue Northeast. A suspect armed with 2 knives is accused of killing a man after witnesses say he viciously stabbed the victim in the neck. 11 Alive's Cody Alcorn, he had that as breaking news today at 6 o'clock. Right now, he's at the Fulton County Jail where the suspect is being booked as we speak. So, Cody, this guy's criminal past is almost as shocking as the crime he's accused of committing.
Ron, Chief Shearbaum says the 54-year-old suspect has been arrested more than 30 times, and more on that in just a moment. But right now, I want to walk you through what we know at this hour. Take a look at this exclusive video of the suspect, Jonathan Hamby, being arrested. This was shared with me from a friend who walked out just after the stabbing. Now, he was arrested just minutes after that stabbing because APD was on the scene so quick. Hamby still had knives in his hands when he was taken down before that APD officer ordered him to the ground. APD says the call came in shortly after 4 o'clock. Video I've seen of the seconds leading up to the stabbing show the suspect having words with the victim and a second man on the Beltline right next to the Kroger. Now, keep in mind, it's Sunday 4 in the afternoon. The Beltline was packed when all of a sudden the suspect stabbed the victim in the neck. In video capturing the stabbing, you see the victim fall to his knees, bleeding profusely. I talked to a couple witnesses right after the stabbing.
The white guy had jumped into a conversation with the 2 black guys, and he then a little later, the white guy said, y'all not finna steal my stuff, y'all not finna take it. And that's when the he was like, or else I'll stab y'all. That's when the black guy said, you ain't gonna stab nobody.
I just see everyone like running over to Kroger, like with their phones out, and everyone's screaming. I see blood everywhere. This guy has 2 knives, like 1 knife in each hand, and everyone's screaming at each other. And then I see the guy bleeding out like on the bench.
Now, the victim was rushed to Grady. We actually passed that ambulance going there with the police escort, but doctors could not save his life. All we know about him tonight, he's 29 years old. As for the suspect, Jonathan Hamby, as I mentioned, he'd been arrested more than 30 times, and we're told he was actually on probation for an aggravated assault, including a knife in Brookhaven. We also know from his past he's had some mental health issues as well. And we can tell you this, Chief Shearbaum held a news conference after the stabbing there on the Beltline, and he's made it very clear he wants to know how this suspect was out on the streets with such an extensive criminal history.
I think the question should be asked, should this individual have been out of jail? We should look into a convicted felon who was on probation. Was he an individual that should be in this space, armed with a weapon, and that carried it out? And that is a conversation we have to have as a society to making sure the courts are properly equipped to address mental health and individuals that have long-term issues that need to be addressed, as well as being able to provide for the safety of the community when sentencing calls for a person to be incarcerated.
And you can bet we'll be digging into that even deeper throughout the week. Still a lot of questions that need to be answered. And of course, we're also working to learn more about the victim. I should also mention that Chief gave praise to that officer who raced to that scene and got that suspect on the ground before anyone else was hurt. Alive in Atlanta, Cody Alcorn, 11 Alive News.
Yeah, Cody, we still have to feel for the victim's family as they're learning all this information about what took place with that young man, and even some of the children on the Beltline who witnessed that as well. Thanks, Cody.
Yeah.
By the way, this was not the first high-profile stabbing on the Beltline this year. Back in May, 23-year-old Alyssa Page was stabbed to death near Flagler Avenue. 21-year-old Jamari Brown was arrested and indicted on murder and several other felony charges. And you can find the latest updates on these stories by streaming the 11 Alive app 24/7. Just download it for free on your TV and your smartphone as well.
All right, guys. Salute, man. Salute, guys. I'm gonna see you guys over on, and if y'all gonna come over to OccuNationNews.com, link is in the description. Link is everywhere. Link is all over the place. Link is in the chat. Link is in the description. Link is everywhere. I'll see you guys over there, man. Salute to all you guys, man. Great show. Peace out.